15 minutes till half-time. That's a cute ball.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it into space. Oh, terrible! Great chance! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And Hullet! He scores! And they're back in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice looking ball. Oh, super find. He's onside. And the finish! And he hits the net. And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Eto'o. Ibrahimovic.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Taken back almost at once. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Dembele. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And this could be the final action of the first half. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Cannavaro gathers from the goal kick. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Indonesia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. João Neves. Now he's got space here. Cannavaro cuts it out. Gattuso puts his foot on the gas. And he goes cross-field. Makaleli. Thuram. Lampard. João Neves. Can he get it through? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Venezuela clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Neves. Out towards the flank. And this is Lampard. He gets big. It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Lampard. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. That's been cut out, well played. Eto looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Turan. That's a sharp pass. Hernandez cuts out the pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Gattuso. Ambitious ball here. And this is Eto. Oh, sweet feet. A probing pass. Drilled in low. Bullet! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. João Neves makes the interception. Lampard. And it's Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Lampard stood his ground strongly. Oh, that is asking for... Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nicely weighted ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And he's forced to go back. And that's going right the way across. He's on it, can he get away?
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Gattuso. Looking for options for movement. Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Makaleli. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Baggio.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. Very much into the last knockings. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's being shifted off it. 2 minutes to be added on. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is that. Indonesia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Your reflections then, Jim?
Indonesia demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they basically saw a great performance through right to the end.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Eto'o. Threads one in. Atletico Paranaense have reclaimed it. Played out to the right. Baresi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Here's Matheus Cunha. He's a sharp little ball here. Swings in a terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bebeto. He's on it, can he get away?
Matheus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Dembele. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Dembele. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Gattuso. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, shooting chance! And again! He scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Bebeto. Cristiano. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Atletico Paranaense with the corner. They're first. Dida claims comfortable. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, a delicate chip through. Bastoni cuts it out. Gattuso. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Eto'o. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely feet. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
Indonesia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the Atletico Paranaense have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. options. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Atletico Paranaense have their second corner now. Gullit with the clearance. Matheus Cunha is always playing. Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Eto'o. And it's Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball.
That's clever. Has been indicated.
Bebeto. Oh, nice touch. Makaleli. Dembele. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Indonesia.
Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well timed, excellent interception. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gattuso. Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. They want to be quick to recover this. Pings in across. He gets big. Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's a goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looking for a runner. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Plays it across. Cannavaro tries to clear. Back they go.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Eze. He's had a shot! That has been knocked clear. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Hazard. Now Mbappe. Atletico Paranaense looking to pass their way through. Gullit. Atletico Paranaense appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries a shot!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a cracking ball. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos delivers. Ferdinand clears. And it's Eze. Gattuso. Dembele looking understandably energised after his goal. Ferdinand. Thuram. Makalele. Dembele. Searching pass he's played there. Now he's off and running. Ferdinand. Dida.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hazard. Chance here to counter. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Well, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. Mbappe. Tacho gets over and intercepts. The final 5 minutes. And it's Dembele. Davids. And it's Roberto Carlos. Eto'o. Gullit. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And he celebrates his 30th goal. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 15, Gullit, number 4, Cannavaro, number 13.
Final checks on the touchline,
24,
a change about to occur.
Number
Indonesia
25,
find a position of real strength now.
coming on the field, number 19, Rui Costa, number 17,
Atletico
Giuseppe
Paranaense
Bergen,
have their third
number
corner.
22, Costa Curta, Number 5.
Tries to get it clear.
Number 11. Vinicius Junior. 2
That'll be a
minutes
throw
has
in.
been indicated.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Fletcher. It's played through for him. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost
Your reflections,
children's
don't you? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And that's aimed into the middle. Danger averted for now. Flamengo have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, that pass isn't the best. Floated through. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He can get that clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's really nicely played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Eto'o. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Deftly away. That'll be a throw-in. Struck first time. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's Robertson. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. Plays it across. And it's hoisted clear. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Dembele. Shot, surely! He's scored! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passes short and sharp. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Dembele. Good running, strong and purposeful. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that is expertly dealt with. Conte. Flamengo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Robertson. Eto'o. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been cleared. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram gets it away. Threads one in. And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pullet. Gattuso.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And here's Dembele. Might be danger here. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for the run. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. Valverde. Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Eto'o. Makaleli. Indonesia finding their passes. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele's cross. Ibrahimovic! Just off target.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dembele flings it. Oh, smashing header! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Indonesia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Flamengo get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Indonesia are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. And here's Dembele. Bullets! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia have their third corner. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Makaleli closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is out of play.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 7, camisa 11, camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Rui Costa.
camisa 18.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
22.
Del Piero.
Substituição em andamento.
Del Piero going for shoots!
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Can he spark a counter here? Rodrigo. He's found a way through. Cannavaro clears it away. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He is through here. Now, can they get him away? And he passes it long. Conte. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Ibrahimovic, looking to play him in. That's a good ball out wide.
Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Indonesia looking to pass their way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Can he stop it going out? Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Indonesia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Senhoras e senhores,
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation.
It's Ibrahimovic! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Kagawa. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking to play him in. Gattuso promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. And that's an excellent interception. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gattuso strokes it back. That looks a decent ball. It is a corner. Ecuador with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! Goal! Ecuador!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Ecuador upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Ferdinand. And here's Hullet. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And this is Eto'o. And this is Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gattuso. Ecuador. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Eto'o. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Gattuso. Played out wide. And that's a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. That's a throw. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Engages and forces him off the ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Too close for comfort. That's headed upfield. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Dembele. That's very neat. Dembele's cross. That has been knocked clear. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, that was never going to make it. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Makaleli. Oh, that's a key interception. Kagawa. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Señoras y señores, este es un anuncio de niños perdidos. Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el
So
partido.
we're into the second
Cambio en
45.
Ecuador. Número 97. Entrará al campo.
Pavard.
Número 20.
And here's Eto'o. He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Not the most convincing of passes. He's a sharp little ball here. Gattuso. And it's Bellingham. Pull it. And this is Eto'o. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ecuador are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Thuram. And it's Dembele. Dembele hurtling down that right flank.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Gattuso.
este partido fue de
Messi.
80.314.
Bellingham. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gattuso. Makaleli. And it's Hullet. Hullet. There he goes, motoring forward. Hullet. Tries to get it clear. Looking for the run. Crossed in once more. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Gattuso. Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And they've switched it over to the other side. Opts for safety. Now it's Dembele. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Costa Curta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Hullet. Oh, that's clever. He's free, he has got space.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Eto'o. Out to the right. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Aims beyond the defence. In towards the back stick. Chance, surely!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got rid. Ecuador looking to pass their way through. Kagawa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Ecuador really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's gone direct here. Pullet gets a foot in here. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. That has been cut short. 1 minute to add, according to the board. That's the end. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.